Isaiah 55, verse 5. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because of the Lord thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Isaiah 28, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Mark 5, verse 2. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. Mark 5, verse 9. And he asked him, What is thy name? And he answered, saying, My name is Legions, for we are many. Luke 4, verse 18. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he had anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He had sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blinds, to set at liberty them that are bruised. Acts 12, verse 23. And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him, because he gave not God the glory, and he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost. John 6, verse 11. And Jesus took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fish as much as they would. Judges 7, verse 7. And the Lord said unto Gideon, By the 300 men that lapped, will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand, and let all the other people go every man unto his place. Esther 4, verse 1. When Mordecai perceived all that was done, and Mordecai rent his clothes, and put on sackcloth with ashes, and went out into the midst of the city, and cried with a loud and a bitter cry. Genesis 2, verse 20 to 22. And Adam gave name to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him. Verse 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. Verse 22. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. John 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Numbers 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, What had God wrought?